Hey guys, welcome back to the StockSensei channel. I hope you guys are fine and doing absolutely well in the stock market. Our first video was regarding stock selection. If you haven't watched this video, the link would be provided to you. So stock selection can never be easy until and unless we know the patterns. Patterns form the core of technical analysis. Patterns, according to me, is just a name given to human behavior. Why I am saying so? Because stock market is full of lakhs and lakhs of people, and it is the tendency of people that they live their life in a particular way, in a particular pattern, and they do it in a regular basis. For example, some people wake up early in the morning and just brush their teeth. Some people go for an early morning walk, and some, just like a lazy couch potato, scroll their Instagram IDs. So it is very important for us to know the pattern to trade the stock market efficiently. I know that you must have watched thousands of videos. I have said that before. But it is true that you must have watched thousands of videos regarding patterns and almost mugged up minimum of 10 patterns. I am saying a minimum. But what if I tell you that you have just to know only 5 patterns to trade the stock market very efficiently? Yes, you heard it right. So let's get straight in the topic about patterns. So 5 different types of patterns are the uptrend, downtrend, consolidation, double top, and the double bottom. So let me start with the uptrend. In uptrend, it is made by high, a low, again a high which is higher than the previous high, and then the low which is again higher than the previous lows. That's why it is called higher highs and higher lows. So whenever we see an uptrend, we should look for buying opportunities. We should look for buying opportunities near the higher low levels. This should be marked as our key level. So talking about the example of uptrend, we would talk about a stock named as CDSL. We would open a day chart of it, and from the 1st Feb 2021, we would look how clean it has made a higher high and the higher lows, and it has continuously made. So now coming to the second one, which is the downtrend. Downtrend is marked by a low, a high, then a low which is lower than the previous low, and the high which is lower than the previous highs, as shown in the photo. So whenever we see this kind of pattern, we would look for selling opportunities near the lower high levels. This is our key level. So talking about an example of the downtrend, we would talk about the Amron, that is the Amar Raja batteries. So for the Amar Raja battery, we would open the day chart, and from 21 January 2021, the stock has been falling down. It has continuously made lower high and the lower lows. So now coming to the third pattern, that is the consolidation, also known as sideways market. It has many secrets bestowed in itself. I think it is one of the most important part of the patterns. In this consolidation, there is a continuous fight between the buyers and the sellers. Buyers try to make the prices go up, whereas sellers try to make the prices go down. From study of consolidation, we can easily understand the concept of support and resistance. Let us consider this candle as the starting point, and from this we could see that buyers let the prices go up and reaches a certain zones but fail to break the zones, because from that zone sellers are very active and let the prices go down. Again, sellers too fail to break the zones here, but as buyers being active, they make the prices go up, and this can be seen in consolidation many times. So the zones where buyers are very active is known as the support zones, and the places where sellers are very active is known as the resistance. So there is one more hidden concept about the consolidation, and that is the distribution phase and the accumulation phase. The distribution phase occurs after an upward trend. The stock prices goes up, reaches a certain level, and there is again a conflict between the buyers and sellers to where the prices go. So ultimately sellers being very active let the prices go down. Now talking about the accumulation phase. Accumulation phase occurs after a downtrend. So the stock prices moves down, and again a confusion starts between the buyers and sellers that where to make the prices go. Then again, these zones are very helpful for the buyers. Buyers being very active again led to the prices go up. So after an accumulation phase, a good uptrend occurs. So for the example of the consolidation, I would like to open the Reliance day chart, and from here from 13th August 2020 to 26th August 2021, almost 1 year, Reliance has been consolidating. So let me start with double top. Double top is basically an M shape of a pattern. To understand the double top concept, I would like you guys to just create a picture of an uptrend in your minds. What the market does is makes a high, then a low, then a higher high, and then a higher low. So to continue with the uptrend, it needs to break the previous high. But in double top, the market does not have that force. Buyers did not create that much force to break the previous high, but it reaches the previous high zones, and from there sellers being very active let the prices go down. So this is the concept of double top. Now coming to double bottom. So for understanding double bottom, I would like you guys to create a picture of a downtrend. So what in downtrend, what does the market do? It makes a low, then a high, then the lower low, and then the lower high. To continue with this structure, it needs to break the previous lower low, but sellers does not have that much force to break the previous lower low. But what it does, it reaches to that zones, that is the previous lower low zones, and from there it gets rejection as buyers are very active and let the prices go up. So this was the concept of double bottom. So here we are in the end of this video.
You can send your queries in the comment section below. Thank you guys.